Hey, what's up, guys? All right, we're heading out today. Gonna take a trip up to Jonesboro, Harley Davidson. I've never been up there for an event or anything. I just went up there one time and saw the guys hanging out up there. So I thought I would just head up that way and see what's going on. You're gonna go with me. So I'm taking this bike, which some of you may know used to be Karen Gillan's Nebula, but now, well, thanks to Journey Jerry, the bike's new name is Juniper. So I'm taking Juniper up to Jonesboro. Let's go. All right, we got our gas stop in. Of course, that was that always has to happen. Can't see past this bush, but I'm gonna say I've got it since all these other cars are coming around. For better or worse. All right, we're on the road. I did put out on Instagram and Facebook that I was taking this trip today and for everybody to meet me at the gas station, because I'm always having people tell me, oh, I want to ride, let me know when you're riding. So I did. Yeah, okay, not to say everyone will always disappoint you, but they won't show up when you tell them to. It is what it is. You know, people have lives, and I get it, but it's almost kind of cliche when you tell people, you know, people are always like, oh, I want to go riding, and then when you tell them you're going, they don't show up. I think there's a meme or two all over Instagram, Facebook about planning a ride and you've got 50 people, and the day before the ride it's down to 20, the morning of the ride it's down to 10, and then when you show up to the meeting spot, no one shows up. But I still like to ride, so I'm going. I ask people, do you want to be a group rider, a small group, big group, solo rider? And my answer to those is yes. I do prefer solo and small groups to large groups, especially if it's someone I've never rode with before. I don't mind riding with people that I haven't ridden with before, but I want to do that in small groups, not really large groups. So anyway, all right, we're off. This part's boring. If you guys are around this area, you know that the 55 bridge is under construction, has been for a couple of months. So I am going to take the 40 bridge, which doesn't take any less time or more time, but it's a prettier scene. So I guess I'll see you when we get to that. I did want to talk about this new helmet. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? It's a pretty neat helmet. I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is it's very tight in the cheek pads, not on my face, but as far as what you can put behind them. So as you can see, I've got a lot of electronics here that I run under the cheek pads, Cardo specifically, and there's not a whole lot of room. So I'm gonna have to figure something out on that. Other than that, I like this helmet. It's got a outer polarized lens. Let me see if I can. It's got an inner drop down lens. It does, just like sunglasses, polarized lenses take a little bit of getting used to, but I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. So, all right, I'll see you guys when we get to the 40 bridge. People who have never even been here have heard about that. It's okay. I actually shot a video on it and never made the video. Maybe I should do that one day. Anyway, so here, if you have never heard of this before, what, Mud Island, some kind of shit over there. There's some stuff over there, and there's Mississippi. I don't know if you can see it from this vantage, but there's Mississippi, and there's more Mississippi, and there's a whole bunch of sandbanks. Weird as it seems, this is actually, the river was really high a couple weeks ago, and it's actually dropped. The hurricane, I guess up north, I guess either the water hasn't got to us yet or it's already kind of ran out. I'm not sure. But yeah, you barely ever see those sandbanks over there, and you see them now. So either, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe all the rain washed down more sand and made the sandbars bigger. I'm not sure. But you can see them when you used to not. There you go. That's my story. River looks about the same height, so maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Anyway, there it was. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've never visited the Mississippi, you can cross it in like 20 places, 30 places, and it's kind of cool. All right, we're in Arkansas, so welcome to Arkansas. It's right here. So whenever you're following a live truck with cows or pigs in it, and you're on a motorcycle, you're gonna get flecked with poop. Just passed one, smelled it first, got the heads up. Thank you very much, Mother Nature, for giving them a smell of their own. And yeah, you got flecked with a little poop. Luckily, I moved out of the way because as I passed by it, it looks pretty innocent coming out, little pieces of hay and whatever, but don't be fooled. It's poop. Now you know. Alright, so this is I-55. If you've never rode this way before, this is pretty much what you get on both sides of the road. Cornfields, soybean fields, cotton fields. Pretty neat. Calm, serene, but it'll put you to sleep. But for a Sunday drive, just to get out, clear your head, this is perfect. I know it's only Saturday, but you get my feeling. You feel me? But it's like these roads. Now, when we get off onto the road to Jonesboro, you'll see a marked difference. And that joke will make sense later. Probably doesn't make any sense to you right now. Marked difference. I did think I did that joke. Okay. I know it don't make any sense to you if you're not from this area, but you'll get it later. So this exit's actually new. As you can tell, it's grayish, weird looking. That used to be the exit, and they kind of reformulated it. Kind of a waste of time if you ask me, because they already had an exit, and then instead of like building that exit wider or something, they just like made a new exit and made it different. I don't know. If you've ever lived here like I have, you'll know that the state of Arkansas has a whole lot of ways of wasting taxpayer money. Mostly by keeping Democrats in office. They just like spending money on their friends. I think one of these exits up here, one of the overpasses, they worked on for, and I'm not kidding, like 15 years. Because that's how they funnel money. Basically, it's money laundering for the government. Not pointing fingers, but it's the Democrats. Now you know. All right, we're here. Harley Davidson of Jonesboro. Obviously, they've got some bikes set out for us to look at. This bike was a fireball to ride here. It kept wanting to go faster and faster and faster. I'm not sure what I actually did to it, but I don't know. It must have been good. So we got these bikes here. And obviously, as I've said a million times, this is still and always will be my dream bike in the dream color. So it's the 107 Lowrider with the black paint job with the blue and red stripe. Classic, classic, classic. All right, let's get inside and talk to some people.
All right, had to have him sooner or later. So what happened was I accidentally recorded in the wrong format, and there was no volume. This guy was nice enough, though, to show me around. Here he is showing me all these great bikes and probably telling me a lot of important things about them, but I didn't get on audio. I know he did tell me about this one, the 1250, and how awesome that this 1250 Sportster was, but I didn't get it. Yeah, the new Sportster S Dynamic. And I think he's telling me here that this was a consignment bike, and they got a lot of bikes in there on consignment. So go ahead and look at them, because there are a lot of cool bikes. People are proud of them, but sometimes people just get ate up on their projects and have to sell. So yeah, these were some really nice bikes, and he was nice enough to show them to me, and I was stupid enough to not record. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But yeah, I'm really sorry, man. If you're watching this, I screwed this up. But we're gonna go inside here in a second. He's gonna show us a bunch of nice stuff, and I don't know, man. I'll try not to do this. I think this is because I made fun of Gmop because of her dubbing here a while back, and it didn't take her well. And I told her that I was gonna show her how to do audio, and look at me now, screwing it up. So that's how it is, I guess, in the real world. I would like to point out that Jonesboro Harley Davidson is the oldest Harley Davidson dealer in Arkansas. I went to this place probably 20 years ago, and it was like a quarter of this size. It's probably not the biggest, and definitely not the biggest in Arkansas now, but the hospitality is real. They're very nice people in there, and I encourage you guys to go in and check it out, like I'm going to. So check out this. I thought this was cool. These are two Super Glides up on the wall here. Same year, but different type of models. And I've always been a sucker for a Super Glide. And this is the Destroyer. I'm sure we've all heard of the Destroyer before. It was the Harley Race Ready drag bike. This is actually the civilian version that you can buy yourself, not the high octane alcohol fuel one. But I think it's still pretty cool. And this is much a classic. This is the AMF days when they had golf carts and scooters and dirt bikes and all kinds of cool little small stuff. So it's just a throwback to when AMF said, let's make a bunch of stuff for these engines. And that thing probably has a V-twin in it. I wouldn't doubt it. They did a lot of single cylinder stuff, a lot of thumper stuff, but they put a lot of V-twins and stuff that you would not think they could put a V-twin in. Because, I mean, they're AMF. Why not? They're out to make a buck. This one was in absolutely pristine condition. And as far as owning one, probably not a whole lot of fun, but boy, it is absolutely a showpiece. They had a lot of bikes on the floor, a lot of used stuff, a lot of new stuff. And again, it's not the biggest Harley Davidson dealer anywhere around, but it's a special place, I think, because they had stuff that you can't see anywhere else. You're going to see here later, there was a Fast Johnny and some breakouts that were not blue. They've had some white ones, some black ones, some white ones, and a gray one. This is their showroom side of all their antique bikes. They got some cool pan heads, some flat heads. They had a couple knuckle heads over there. And down here on the end, boy, I'm not walking fast enough. But down there on the end, you're going to see one of the old XR750 flat track bikes. This was the retro one that they remade, but yeah, they're not making these anymore either. So there was just a lot of cool stuff in this dealership, and it really showed. And they're really proud of the stuff, and they love talking about it. Obviously, this is green. That's why it's in the video, because I like green. I just painted the Harley, my Sportster, almost this exact same color, except mine is more sparkly, man glitter. Don't discount the man glitter. Just don't. This was Wrench. He's a guy that was nice enough to show me his bike. He has a ton of bikes, and he just likes wrenching. I guess thus the name Wrench. So he was going to show me his personal bike here, and it was gorgeous. He had a gigantic ass stereo sound system on it and was very proud of it, and is still adding stuff to it. If you take a look at this bike, a lot of things are going to stick out to you, but I'm just going to say, look at it, see what's on it, and it was a pretty cool bike. I guess that's all I can say about that. While we were out looking at his bike, the guy with the bike behind his started coming up, and they started talking about mods. And we probably sat out there 30 minutes talking about mods and things to put on your bike and how to add things, what you can and can't do. And probably the biggest myth right now is when they tell you that if your bike has ABS, you can't bleed the brakes. Wrench had a fantastic way to bleed the brakes with ABS. And I'm going to save that. You have to ask me that one in person. Or if you know Wrench, you got to hunt him down. He's going to be in that area. He goes between Bumpus, Southern Thunder, and Jonesboro Harley. He likes to ride around. I mean, I guess it's his pastime. But I learned more and got to share more stuff in those 30 minutes than I have in like a really long time. Because it's, like I said, this is down-to-earth guys, small town stuff that do their own maintenance, and you really got to know your own stuff, because otherwise you don't get to ride. So there was a lot of memorabilia in the store back from its early days of being just a really small dealership, and it shows in the stuff they have in the store. This is definitely a shop that they don't just try to sell you a bunch of Affliction t-shirts and put T-bars on your bikes for you. They've got all kinds of stuff in here, and I encourage you to go by. I thought this was pretty cool. This is at other Harley dealerships, but this basic trike that's just so simple, so elegant. And, one day when I get old and can't sling a leg over and hold the bike up straight, this is what I want. This is just an awesome looking bike. And it's just so cool to look at. And I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not getting ready to give up two wheels yet, but it's nice knowing that when I do, there's something up for me. So this is Heather. She was nice enough to give me a tour around the store, and I was dumb enough to lose all the audio. This was a shirt that just came out. She was showing me that they don't have these everywhere yet. I guess the good thing about being a small dealership is you get a lot of little small things first, or you get things that other people don't want. I always thought that little flannel looked like it had boobs on it. I don't know, it sticks out. But yeah, she was nice enough to show me around and show me this stuff in the store. So I'm really sorry, Heather, I didn't get to get you in here. This was the new tobacco color. This is one that you either love it or you hate it. And I hated it when I first saw it, but the more I look at it now, except for it probably being a $5,000 paint job, I really like it. I'm pretty sure this is a hand painted color, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. All right, here I am telling you what a great time I had, and guys, I'm really sorry I lost the auto. Next time I will fix this, I promise you. So here I was saying, all right, well, I'm about ready to go, and go to IndieRidgeUSA.com and enter code Rainy Gets Wet to get 10% off, or something like that. That's probably what I said. Hey, here's the code.
Oh, there's a skunk in here song. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm getting close to Memphis. That might actually be skunk weed. Can't tell anymore. So you would think, as a casual observer, this is Memphis. We're getting into Memphis. And you would kind of be right. This is West Memphis, but Arkansas. So yeah, all the crime of Memphis, half the taxes. It does have its brighter sides though. They have a very cool rest stop, obviously, and they have a casino. Besides this casino, the next closest one will be Atonica, Mississippi, which is probably, I don't know, 50 times bigger. But so it's an old Greyhound track here that used to be a Greyhound track. But right now it's the whole thing is a casino, but that was it. Southland Casino used to be a dog track. So if you're ever in the area, I mean, they have hotels, they have a big parking lot if you're a trucker, Ask Buck Brown, he knows. And they have food. So if you feel like it, wouldn't be a bad place to stop, I guess. Just don't leave the parking lot. So now we're rolling into real Memphis. Alright, so there's the Mississippi from the other side. Probably looks a little cooler from this side, because it is. The Memphis side's a little overgrown. That's weird. You can have basically two riverbanks that have the same river, and one is a thriving metropolis, and the other is a soybean field. You got me. Either way, wait for it. Welcome to Tennessee again. It's not like I haven't been here before, obviously. Alright, for real this time, that's probably the last cool thing that'll happen. I just got to get on I-40 now, which is going to be bumper to bumper and slow, and people screaming at each other and calling each other pricks and shit. So, for now, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.